Hi Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Today, I just pulled cards for you about someone from your past who might be trying to reconnect, and honestly what came through is really important for you to hear. This is one of those readings where the cards are not holding back, and I think you need to know exactly what is happening energetically before you make any decisions about this person. Let me just say right from the start, this person is definitely coming back, or thinking about coming back into your life. But the question is not whether they are coming back. The question is why they are coming back and what their real intentions are. And Capricorn, I need you to really listen to what these cards are saying, because there is a massive difference between someone who genuinely grew and changed versus someone who just misses what you gave them. You know how you Capricorns are naturally cautious and you do not just let people back in easily? That is actually your superpower right now. Do not ignore that instinct. The cards are confirming that your caution is completely justified here. Before we get into the cards, just want to say if this resonates with you, drop a comment below and let me know. I love hearing your stories, and it really helps me understand what you are all going through. And if you are new here, welcome. I do weekly readings for all the signs, so make sure to subscribe so you do not miss yours. All right, let me show you what came through. The first card I pulled is the Five of Wands, and this is already telling me so much about the energy of this situation. The Five of Wands is all about conflict, struggle, competition, and chaos. When I see this card in a reading about someone coming back, it tells me that this person is not coming from a place of peace. They are coming from a place of internal struggle and confusion. What I am seeing here is that this person has been fighting with themselves. Maybe they tried to move on. Maybe they tried to convince themselves they were fine without you. Maybe they even tried dating other people. But nothing is working out for them the way they thought it would. And now they are in this state of internal conflict where they are realizing that maybe they made a mistake letting you go. But here's the thing, Capricorn, and this is really important. The Five of Wands is not a card of clarity. It is a card of chaos. This person is not coming back because they had some profound realization about your value or because they genuinely worked on themselves. They are coming back because they are struggling and they think you might be the solution to their problems. I am also picking up that there might be competition involved here. Maybe they see you moving on. Maybe they see you glowing up. Maybe they hear through mutual friends that you are doing really well without them. And suddenly, their ego cannot handle it. The Five of Wands can indicate that they see you as something to win back, not necessarily someone to genuinely reconnect with on a deeper level. This card is also showing me that if you do let them back in, there is going to be more struggle and conflict. The same issues that were there before are still going to be there because this person has not actually resolved anything within themselves. They are just reacting to their current discomfort and thinking that getting you back will make them feel better. And you know what, Capricorn? You deserve better than being someone's backup plan or their comfort zone. You deserve someone who comes to you with clarity, not chaos. Someone who has genuinely done the inner work, not someone who is just scrambling because their other options did not work out. The second card that came out is the Ace of Swords, and this is a really powerful card because it is all about truth, clarity, mental breakthrough, and cutting through illusions. The universe is literally handing you a sword right now and saying, use this to see through the lies and half-truths. The Ace of Swords is telling me that you are going to get clarity about this situation, whether you want it or not. The truth is going to come out. And I have a feeling that if you pay attention to the signs, you are going to see very clearly that this person's words do not match their actions. This card often comes up when someone is being fed a lot of pretty words and promises. This person might come to you with all the right things to say. They might tell you they have changed. They might tell you they realized what they lost. They might tell you they want to do things differently this time. And Capricorn, some of it might even sound convincing. But the Ace of Swords is asking you to use your mind, not your heart, to evaluate this situation. Listen to what they are saying, sure, but more importantly, Watch what they are doing. Are they actually showing up differently? Are they taking real accountability for what happened before? Or are they just saying what they think you want to hear? I am also getting that you might need to have a very honest, direct conversation with this person if they do reach out. The Ace of Swords is about communication that cuts straight to the point. No beating around the bush, no sugarcoating, no letting them dodge the hard questions. If they want back in, they need to be able to handle direct questions about their intentions and their actions. This card is also your protection right now. It is like the universe is giving you the ability to see through manipulation, through love bombing, through all the tactics someone might use to get back into your good graces without actually deserving it. Trust your mental clarity on this. If something feels off, if their words feel rehearsed, if their promises feel empty, that is the Ace of Swords giving you the truth. And here is something else I am picking up with this card. The Ace of Swords can also indicate that you need to speak your truth. If this person comes back and you are not interested, you need to be clear about that. Do not leave room for misinterpretation because you are trying to be nice. Capricorns can sometimes be too polite when setting boundaries, but this card is saying you need to be crystal clear. Moving to the third card, and this one is significant. The Tower showed up, and whenever I see this card in a reading about someone returning, it completely changes the tone of the reading. The Tower is about sudden upheaval, revelations, structures collapsing, and truth being exposed in shocking ways. What this is telling me is that either the relationship originally ended in a very sudden, shocking, or dramatic way, or if you do let this person back in, it is going to end that way. The Tower is not a subtle card. It is about foundations that were not solid getting completely destroyed, so something more authentic can be built. I am getting very strong energy that this person might have left suddenly before, or the way things ended was very disruptive. Maybe they blindsided you. Maybe there was a betrayal that came out of nowhere. Maybe they just completely changed overnight. The Tower represents that kind of shocking shift. And here is what is concerning me in this reading. If this person is trying to come back, they are essentially trying to rebuild something on the same broken foundation. But the Tower is saying that is not going to work. You cannot rebuild a tower that collapsed because of faulty foundation without addressing what made it collapse in the first place. I am also seeing that there might be more revelations coming if this person re-enters your life. Things that you did not know before might come to light. Secrets might be exposed. The full truth of why things really ended might finally come out. And Capricorn, I do not think you are going to like what you discover. The Tower is often a blessing in disguise, though, even though it is painful. It destroys what is not meant for us, so we can be free to build something better. If this relationship ended in a Tower moment, that was the universe protecting you from something that was never going to be stable or healthy long-term. This card is also warning you that if you do take this person back, be prepared for another Tower moment. The same patterns will repeat because the core issues were never resolved, and you might find yourself dealing with the same sudden chaos and upheaval again. Is that really what you want to go through twice? I am feeling very protective of you right now, Capricorn, because the Tower is such a powerful warning card in this context. This is not the universe saying, give them another chance. This is the universe saying, remember what happened last time. Remember why it fell apart. And do not set yourself up for that again. The fourth card is the High Priestess. And this is really interesting, because this card is all about intuition, hidden knowledge, secrets, and trusting your inner voice. After the Tower, the High Priestess appearing, is the universe telling you that you already know the truth about this situation deep down. The High Priestess is that quiet inner knowing. She does not need external proof or validation. She just knows. And Capricorn, I think you already know whether this person has genuinely changed or not. You already know whether their intentions are pure or not. You might be trying to ignore it or rationalize it away, but your intuition is telling you the truth. This card is also confirming that there are secrets in this situation. There are things this person is not telling you. There are hidden motives, hidden agendas, maybe even hidden relationships or situations they are not being honest about. The High Priestess sees what is hidden beneath the surface, and she is telling you to trust that feeling when something does not add up. I am also getting that you need to spend some time alone really listening to yourself before you make any decisions about this person. The High Priestess is about going inward, meditating, journaling, really connecting with your own wisdom. What is your gut telling you? Not your heart that might miss them, not your mind that might be rationalizing, but your gut. That instinctive knowing that speaks before you can logic your way out of it. This person might be coming to you with a lot of surface-level explanations and promises, but the High Priestess is telling you to look deeper. What are they not saying? What are they glossing over? What questions are they avoiding? The truth is in what is unspoken just as much as in what is said. I am also picking up that some of you might be getting dreams or intuitive hits about this person. Pay attention to those. The High Priestess communicates through symbols, through feelings, through those random thoughts that pop into your head. If you keep getting a nagging feeling that something is off, that is your answer. This card is also about feminine power and trusting yourself. You do not need anyone to validate your intuition. You do not need proof to trust your gut. If something feels wrong, it is wrong for you, and that is all that matters. The High Priestess is reminding you that you have all the wisdom you need already within you. The fifth card is the Page of Swords, and this is adding another layer to the story. The Page of Swords is about messages, communication, curiosity, but also about immaturity and how someone uses their words. Pages are the youngest energy in the tarot deck, so they often represent someone who is still learning, still immature, still figuring things out. What I am seeing here is that when this person reaches out, they might come across as very curious about you, asking lots of questions, wanting to know what you have been up to. The Page of Swords is nosy. They want information. And I am getting that this person might be fishing for information more than actually trying to reconnect meaningfully. They might be checking to see if you are seeing anyone, if you still care about them, if you would be open to reconnecting. But the Page energy is non-committal. They are testing the waters without actually putting themselves on the line. They want to gather intel before deciding their next move. I am also picking up that their communication might feel kind of immature or calculated. The Page of Swords can be manipulative with words. They know what to say to get a response. They know what buttons to push. They know how to craft a message that will get you to engage. But it is strategic, not authentic. This card can also indicate gossip or talking behind your back. This person might be asking mutual friends about you, or they might be talking about wanting you back to other people, but not actually doing anything real to make amends with you directly. The Page of Swords is all talk and very little action. What concerns me about this card is the immaturity aspect. This person has not really grown up or evolved. They are still operating from the same level of emotional maturity they had before. The Page of Swords thinks they are clever and strategic, but really they are just playing games. And Capricorn, you are way too grown for games. If they reach out, I would expect a lot of words, but not a lot of substance. A lot of promises, but not a lot of follow-through. A lot of testing and probing, but not a lot of genuine vulnerability or accountability. The Page of Swords wants to look like they are making an effort without actually doing the real work. The final card, and this is really telling, is the Two of Pentacles. This card is about juggling, balance, trying to manage multiple things at once, and often about someone having too many options or situations going on at the same time. And this is where the truth really comes out, Capricorn. The Two of Pentacles is telling me that this person has not just been focused on you. They have been juggling other situations, other people, other options, and now they are trying to figure out if they can add you back into their rotation. This is not someone who is coming back because you are the one. This is someone who is coming back because you are an option. They might be weighing you against someone else. They might be keeping multiple people on the line. They might be trying to see if they can balance having you back while still keeping other doors open. The Two of Pentacles is also about being wishy-washy and non-committal. This person cannot make up their mind about what they want. One day they might be all in on wanting you back. The next day they might be distant and pulling away. They are literally juggling their feelings and their options, and you are left trying to figure out where you stand. I am also getting that this person might be in a very unstable place in their life right now. The Two of Pentacles can indicate financial instability, job instability, living situation instability. And I think they might be looking at you as a source of stability. Not because they love you and want to build with you, but because they need someone stable to lean on while they figure their own life out. This card is showing me that if you take them back, you are going to be constantly wondering where you stand. They are not going to give you the security and consistency you need. You are going to be dealing with someone who is always keeping their options open, always 1 foot in and 1 foot out, never fully committing. And Capricorn, you are an earth sign. You value stability, commitment, reliability. The Two of Pentacles energy is the complete opposite of what you need in a partner. This person is showing you through their actions that they cannot provide the solid foundation you require in a relationship. I know it can be tempting when someone comes back, especially if you had feelings for them. But Capricorn, you need to love yourself more than you miss them. You need to value your peace more than you value their presence. You have been doing fine without them. Probably better than fine. Do not let them disrupt the stability you have built for yourself. Trust your intuition on this one. If something feels off, it is off. If their words sound too good to be true, they probably are. If you find yourself making excuses for them or rationalizing red flags, take a step back and really ask yourself if this is what you deserve. You deserve someone who chooses you clearly, consistently, and without hesitation. Someone who does the real work of change, not just says they have changed. Someone who shows up with actions, not just words. Someone who values you as the choice, not an option. So my advice? Be very cautious if this person reaches out. Do not let your guard down easily. Watch what they do, not what they say. Ask the hard questions and do not accept vague answers. And most importantly, trust yourself. You know the truth about this situation already. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you or if you are dealing with this situation right now. I am sending you so much strength and clarity, Capricorn.